A supermarket was recently closed in Austria, not Australia, Austria, where Schwartz
Got
is
it.
Good day,
from.
mate. Put another shrimp
Plus.
on the barbie.
They
So close.
closed it because of an animal.
Okay.
There's an animal in the store, and they were worried about it.
This
In
is
Austria,
Austria.
Yeah, what do we
bl
think it might have been?
black
I
bear,
mean,
no question. Black bear. They have
Sounds
native
about
black
right. I'm
bears
gonna
in
have to agree.
Austria. One runs in a store to eat a candy bar. I've seen Yogi cartoons. Close down the store. Makes perfect
Force is
sense.
like, this is a regular thing. It happens 4 to 5 times a year.
No, this is
well,
just my guess. I have no idea.
what if I told you it was a spider
Ooh.
uh, that they found hiding in the banana shipment
Oh,
that
interesting.
Big old banana spider, dude.
that if it bites you, it can cause you to get a permanent erection of the penis.
I'd love it.
Sounds
Give me that
great.
Viagra spider.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that TMZ like imagery. Um,
The the graphic is so interesting.
Ridiculous.
The blood on the front of the spider's face. Okay,
well, you
sorry,
guys
go on, Pat.
I'm gonna derail us for a
No, that's
second
it.
here. I'm gonna derail us for a second here. Kyle, pop on screen. Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Welcome.
Kyle, do you remember when you came up to Santa Barbara and we were going out on my boat to look for white sharks and someone who I will not name brought a bundle of bananas on the boat?
Yep, I remember.
What
Uh-huh.
happened?
You immediately just said, "Get the hell off this boat. No bananas allowed."
I freaked out.
No
Right.
bananas allowed.
He
No
said
bananas
banana.
allowed on the boat. Thank you, Kyle. Do you know
It's one of my
why?
shorts.
Peter, do you know why bananas are not allowed on a boat? Do you know why this is a long-standing superstition?
Banana Boat is a really popular brand, so no, I couldn't tell you.
Has nothing to do with the story. Patrick, are you familiar with this?
Is it because then everyone just keeps going, it's a banana boat, a banana
Nope.
boat? That kind of
Also a
thing?
good guess. So this is a
Okay.
very real thing. If you ever show up to go on a serious waterman's, sportsman's, fisherman's boat and bring bananas, they will get as angry as I did and kick that person off of the boat. And the reason being,
Why?
it is incredibly bad luck to have bananas on a boat. This is long-standing tradition from back in the day when Cuban fishermen used to go out and pick bushels of bananas and they would transport them to other islands because there was big banana plantations. Now what they didn't
Mm.
know, what would happen was you would find a fisherman dead on his boat lying on top of a pile of bananas. And the reason being there was a lethal spider that was hanging out in the bushels of bananas. They go and they cut all these bananas and they load up their boats and then they get bitten in transport and die at sea. And so everybody tied the superstition of bananas on the boat to causing instant death. And what it was in reality was the spider that would come out of the banana bushels and bite the fisher, or not the fisherman, but the banana salesman. And
Interesting.
that is a real thing that founded like hundreds of years ago. And anyone who's a serious boater that goes in the ocean, well, not anyone, but a lot of people are very, very superstitious about it and will not have bananas on their boat. It just brings bad luck.
So this particular spider, the Brazilian wandering spider, can be lethal to adults, can also cause priapism or a permanent erection.
Nice.
Known for hiding
Sounds
in
great.
banana bunches. They've been spotted in Europe before. It was spotted at the Penny supermarket near Vienna, Austria.
I love
It
how they have the exact
it
location.
skittered away, and
Skittered.
despite closing the store in an extensive search, they were not able to locate the spider, so it's waiting to pounce.
Yep.
So, I mean, I know you don't know, but let's just think like, so if it could give you a permanent erection, I'm assuming it could like explode your heart or something else that has to do with pushing too much blood to different extremities or organs or something. Is that the
I don't know.
only thing it does? Like, why would a spider evolve just to give you a fucking erection for too long?
No, it's certainly
crazy.
No,
not the only thing it
It's
does.
got a neurotoxic venom, which one of
Okay.
the symptoms could be a priapism. But
Gotcha.
here's the good news. A component, a specific component of the venom is currently being studied for use in erectile dysfunction treatments.
There you
Oh,
go.
love that.
There you go.
We really
It's a boner
have
bug.
we have a long ways to go in that. We don't have anything to deal with that these days. Not just yet.
I hadn't heard of a
Everywhere.
spider. I mean, it's apparently it can kill you.
Yeah, I just
How
told
do
a whole
you-
story about it. I just
Yeah,
told a
so
whole
that was
story
this
about.
spider. I
Yeah.
didn't know that it was this spider.
I
thought
think it
that-
was. I think it was wandering spiders because it's like a known thing that they hang out in bananas. But I mean, I'm sure you could look up the superstition and see what spider it's
It's-
founded in.
It's got to be hard to get funding to try and get a dick pill from a spider when there's already one that can give you just a perfectly controlled boner whenever you want it for several days in a row? Like, how are you like, yeah, I think we should make this better. I want you to be able to get a perfectly controlled boner for at least 6 months. Like, I don't understand.
Well,
Like, what could be better than a Cialis that gives you a perfectly controlled boner over 2 or 3 days? I
I don't know,
don't
maybe it
get it.
doesn't work for everybody. Maybe in extreme cases they need a spider bite.